Hello everyone, Torqued here. Welcome back to Abiotic Factor, episode 15. Let's go ahead and get started. And I have been doing a bunch of stuff with the base. Um, yeah, I have plenty of loot that I was grabbing. And what I've done is I've rearranged some of it. That's pending. Everything out of these, everything's out of all of these things except for items that either need to be salvaged, torn down, or I just want to keep in a whole, you know, it's still a work in progress. Gone through the door. I moved the fridge in there and the stove right outside, so the fridge is in a closed area. I still get, I have some radioactive stuff on me. Let's put all that in there.
It's absolutely
I got
Siberian.
this here. Just like a little cooking area is all going to be just right here. But what I majorly did is I did this over here. I finally got the items for the distribution pad. Basically means you stand on it, you wait, and it will automatically take everything from your inventory and put it in a bin if that bin already has something. So as you see, everything that I took out of that one thing is now gone. Except for, of course, some of the items that I don't have taken down yet. I'm just going to put this up here. That's an item that I'm probably just going to go through. I want to show you guys something that I knew, but it just like, if you've ever played these games, it's kind of like one of those things of like, oh, that's how that works. Like 30 hours into the darn thing. And it's just something that you weren't thinking about. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. And all I have are these things. Sometimes I'm quite not on it. You kind of got to jiggle yourself. That right there, that bit of quality of life is just awesome. So a couple things. If you're going to do the same thing in here, these things, you cannot put anything on these things. Make sure that the shutters are closed. If you open the shutters, or the gate, it also opens these shutters. So then if you're trying to do this, you can actually put a bin in the way and the shutters won't close. So when you're putting down a cubicle, so if I go in here and I go to building, cubicle full half, craft one of these. So this works for any cubicle, right? It shows you a grid line on the whole thing. Now, if you can see it, this is not squared off. And the only way that you can get it is it'll go on grid lines on the ground, right? So I have to put that there and put a medium shelf to cover this gap to be able to put these chests on top of it. I can probably get another like 12, 14 chests there. The reason why I'm doing it like all this right here is because this distribution pad does have a range. And I haven't quite gotten how big it is, but I know it's not going to be huge. So I made sure to do it all over here. Step on it, it'll deposit everything. I mean, I have plenty of room. I can put these crates on top of this, so I can make 2 high over here too. And then I can go down here. And if I needed to, I can put chests behind it. Chest all the way over here. So that I have plenty of room. I've hopefully future-proofed it. I got the crafting bench, then the repair station, and then the enhancement all plugged in along with this. They have, I'm hoping, sufficient battery power. I can always attach more batteries. I can get bigger batteries. I have some spare over here. I do know that daisy chaining multiple batteries is not the way to go. It seems that if you daisy chain more than one of them will feed off the other and reduce the output. I don't know how exactly it works, but it just wasn't doing it. I'm fairly certain that the industrial, the second level up, can power a device or two all night long. For the fridge, I did one industrial and it seems to work. The oven, I did 2 makeshift, the very first one, and I got a couple makeshift left over. I'm not 100% of what I'm going to do with those. I've also changed out 2 things. I still have the Spuddy, a small potato with a chain on it for increasing the drop rate. But I changed this over to the show where employees are to the crystalline vial. It reveals invisible entities, which isn't necessarily yet. I could care less about that, really. Its items in your inventory are passively charged, so it recharges everything passively. It helps immensely. Now, the thing that I'm trying to do next is create... I want to get electro thrower, which means we need more capacitors. I want to get like the tech scepter. Might be able to do that now. Oh, and it's one-handed. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna... This is 20, but it's two-handed. This is 18, but it's one-handed. Okay, so one-handed it is for now. I'm gonna put that up there. I did make this fancy healing briefcase. You just stand on top of it, and then you can recharge it and pick it back up. Seems to work okay. As you can see, that trinket is already charging that weapon. And it just keeps on going. In fact, if I were to stand here for the next couple minutes, I mean, not even a couple minutes, you see how it's advancing right now. I mean, it's going pretty good. I didn't need to do that. So the next thing that I was thinking that we can do is one of them. We can either try and get these up, which means we haven't discovered all the items, and I'm thinking it's going to be in the next either lab or the weird scientist area, or we can try and shoot. And one of the things I'm going to use this table over here is for chargers, and it's going to charge. I don't know where they put it. These personal teleporters, which take jailbroken CPUs, and then projection matrices, which take optic lens. Now, optic lens, I need quite a few of them, and I forget where it is. I know it's the blacksmith sells them. Yep, he does. So I need reinforced hose to trade for them. All right, so we got some of those. And then the other thing I want to do is I'm going to trade some of this for some diodes just to have them on hand. And the only problem with having that thing, I don't know where some of the items are. So if I'm gonna go looking, okay, so I have 6 of these. And here's what I'm gonna do. Split stack. Just keep on one. The reason being is those trade to the blacksmith for anvils. And, oh wow. Anvils will scrap down to metal shards. Like 20 to 1, so it's a good thing to have. That need water? No. I wish we had like some sort of watering thing. Okay, so here's a good deal for you. If you have platform carts, carry them on you. If you're going out looting. And here's why. You can drop these down, fill them up, leave them there, and then use this thing. Teleports all platform carts to this location. Teleports all three that I have, along with the loot right here. So you don't have to go and wheel it back. Wow, can I hit? There we go. Hey, I can aim finally. All right. We are gonna go over to the blacksmith. I'm gonna trade this stuff, and then we're gonna go to the next area. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade this stuff, throw it on a platform, and just leave it there. Because we don't necessarily need it walking around. The other thing that I wanted to show you is if you're trying to get some of these up, sprinting, just running around, strength, carrying heavy loads, throwing, you got to throw stuff, sneaking, you can kind of, you know, just continually. I'm not going to sneak in this game very much. But if you want to, you can just kind of sneak around. Usually if you're
Vamos a day.
Well, surprised it didn't show me sneaking right there. But there's two things here that you can really kind of do. Fortitude. So the fortitude skill is your overall health, right? I kept on getting fortitude when I got shocked by those pylons. I am assuming that if you take a pylon and don't die, you can get more. The next thing that I want to try out is putting one of the blade traps up and just standing in the way of it. Construction is easy to level. All you have to do is, you know, package something, put it down, and redo it. I gained like 4 or 5 levels just by doing all those storage bins. The biggest thing that I haven't been able to really kind of figure out is how to speed level cooking or agriculture. And I'd really like to do those.
Me. I've seen worse.
All right, let's see here. Max of those. Max of those. Max of those. So fiber optic cable, I should probably try and get some more of that solder. Okay. So then I can just put this down. drop everything on it. Boom. Now I can do one of two things. I can just kind of go around here a little bit and see if there's anything that I missed and just keep on dumping it on, or move on to the next area. I'm pretty sure I'm going to move on. What I want to try and do is there is this portal over here that I never really looked at. Okay. Let's go ahead and chop these guys up really quick. Now that potato that I have helps with some of the getting equipment and whatnot from the military guys. I have been getting a lot more ammo since I put it on. I'm not sure if it just updates or ups the amount of everything, or if it gives you chance for the rarer items. I don't even know if there's like some sort of loot table in this game or not. Or if it's just a straight drop chance for most of it, which I believe it probably is. Oh, this guy. Although, if you feed that guy, he'll give you staplers, which are kind of a necessity.
All vacant perforations will be resetting in 3, 2.
Alright, so I've given up on wood. I don't necessarily need wood that much anymore. And yeah, no. Okay, portal. Who closed the door? Alright, see where this goes. Seriously? Goes here? Whoa! Why is that there? That's weird. This is back in the, like, almost beginning area. Ah, crap. Okay. I am going to run through this. And we'll go down. As you can see, the crystalline vial is keeping up fairly well to what I've been using power-wise, killing mobs and keeping power to the headset. So it's not necessarily I guess it's really down to personal appeal of whether or not you want to go ahead trinket wise, be able to see where the employees are or not. One of the things that I've noticed with the remaining of the trinkets is if you look at, and I would say I'm probably like halfway through the game, I think. Most of the trinkets, like I'm almost thinking Spuddy is just like, you kind of almost have to have it. Reduces inventory weight. You can kind of overcome that. Then there's the Geiger counter keychain. You don't really have to have that. That's not really needed. pets become greatly enhanced. I don't know about this whole pet thing. I know that you can have a pet pest. It's whatever. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of good trinkets, and maybe I'm just not far enough in the game. But I think that the crystalline vial and the potato are really the two really only good ones. No, I need to get in there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little Speedy Gonzalez machine. You kind of have to be careful with this thing. It starts getting up there in speed. You will lose it.
This sector is under precautionary.
Okay, this says wildlife pens, but there's two ways to go. There's laboratories. We're down here. And I have not really done down here yet. Okay. So I don't know what this area is called, unless it's like a separate part of the laboratories. Oh! What the hell, die? These pests, the ones with the radio control on them, they're the ones that give you the capacitors. That's the stuff that you want. Okay, lab mask. I'm not gonna really go through all that stuff right now. Oh, what is that thing? Okay, so the guys with the shotguns will kill you dead really quick. So these are considered the wildlife pens. So I'm in the laboratories with the wildlife pens. I'm over there. If I can get over here, I need to unlock that tram. So that's the particle lab. Okay. Just passageway down there, yeah. And then there's that huge door down there. Okay, so what's down? Maintenance access. The wildlife pens.
As we dispatch our TR teams to further regions of Antiverse 2, they return with new specimens, most of them variations of a few basic forms. When introduced to the gate facility, these organisms continue to evolve rapidly, acquiring new behaviors.
Great.
It is my theory that the entropy delta is responsible. How far this evolution will extend remains to be seen.
A lot more wheat over here. Now, wheat is important for a couple reasons. Not just, you know, you can cook it. You can trade it for antiverse gems. He ran away. I'm not going to go running after him. Okay, all that's good stuff. Lots of stuff down there. I don't know if I... Oh, it's just a power socket. Okay, for a second there, for some odd reason, I thought it was a switch. Switch us. The mobs run free. Not people. see here. Change between items. Okay, we need another one of these. So we can more readily fill up the filter barrels. Oh, there's soil down there too. This is awesome. There's all these empty cages, which is not a good thing.
Though we haven't yet captured a complete specimen of 139, Dr. Thule took a sample of its dust. But this raised more questions than answers. Foremost, 139 appears primarily to be a host rather than an individual. Pendleton theorizes 139 may be suffering an infection, which will require tests to ensure no cross-contamination can occur. And if true, we're unsure whether its behaviors are innate to the original being, or a byproduct. It's quite a tangled web, really. We'll need more time.
I really do love that they have these basically lore in the form of the doctor talking. It really kind of, I don't know, makes the world seem more alive to me. Okay, sort. Wait. Let's see here. Unbelievable with exactly, that's the point. It's impossible to even talk about it. The research is getting impossible. So long as no one's informed they're safe, not talking about it is a point, let alone vaccinating people. Redjuk knew what he was doing. Be patient. It may be slow, but it's worth caution. Imagine what would happen if this thing got loose. What thing? Exactly. What? 0093. Real quick. 0093. I don't even have it yet. Okay. We know nothing. Sometimes I get tired of the mysteries. That's the science, but that's just moments. Like 166, what do we actually know? It's made of some type of crystal. It was hidden inside the goddamn Berlin Wall. Surprise, surprise, we have no idea how it got there. Looks like an ice cube. Just occasionally, sometimes it can feel like we know nothing at all about any. Then I start questioning everything. I probably just need more sleep. Yeah, probably. Predators. He seems to have access to some rather exotic equipment, even by gay standards. Who's funding his research? Don't talk to me for that matter. It doesn't appear in any. Jagger knows what he uses my these extremely. That's all I can tell you right now, I'm afraid, but he's a nice guy. Alt Venture. Okay. Makes no sense, any of it, but hey. Let's see. Regular hazardous materials suit. C block. What? I heard something. What? What the hell are you two doing here?
I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, so let's just say there's certain substances in the containment block that could be very helpful right now.
We just need to get in there.
The wildlife pens are full of testing gear, which could be useful, but it's an absolute zoo in there right now.
We could try the adjustment wing, too. Every time I'm there, they've got some new piece of fancy equipment. They get all the new gear.
Okay, you two are like, oh, alright, whatever. Unsafe designation pending. You can't even see in there. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna open that door.
self-painted variants of IS-184 are truly intriguing specimens. These priests or monks show clear indication of tool-making and ritualistic behavior. It seems to have formed a rudimentary civilization in one of the Antiverse 2 locations we've accessed. This raises intriguing research questions, as well as some ethical implications, I suppose. Though I'd note that these haven't stopped us previously.
Yeah, I think the ethical conundrum of going to other areas and just like stealing everything kind of passes the morality and ethical I don't know, goodness of robbing everything in sight from a different kind of race. You're like a group of aliens coming to Earth, stealing all the water and saying, sorry, we need it more, and then leaving. Whole bunch of containers. Okay, so you got C block. Yeah, C station toilet. Okay, C station. Maybe we can get the tram running. Wow. This is actually a nice little area.
A Jura rating indicates an entity, item, or specimen that exceeds our current understanding entirely.
See what it says.
While Salutis subjects, dangerous or otherwise, may simply not be containable at all. Immurement designations are tools and warnings. Armed with this knowledge, you can enjoy your life, work, and extraordinary research without fear. Remember, the unknown is only frightening if we don't put a label on it.
See, okay. Here's my bone to pick with anybody. You start putting designations on stuff that aren't standard, like this crusade and all that kind of stuff, and people have to remember that in a... I mean, really? Why not just put danger? Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Everybody kind of knows that. We get it. Wow, that is like really, really blue. Okay.
We are getting closer.
Now this is a number 2, so I can get jailbroken CPUs from that guy. But they're kind of a pain to kill. Whoa! Which way am I going? Listen here, asshole. Whoa! He has me. He has me. I can't do anything. Mayday! Mayday! What the? Okay. The other guy didn't do that. Oh, I don't have anything. He's a containment bot. Okay, I don't have anything to, like, I don't know, bind my wound, or bind the broken leg. I forgot splints. Alright, let's go through this door. Okay, so I can't get through here. I should have opened this up. I don't know if I could have. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, hey, look, it's not Director Mance. It's a different doctor now.
Quarry sighted.
Alright, let's just hack this. Nope, okay. Fuck me. That actually made me jump. So every single time that containment bot finds me, it'll dump me in there. That sucks. Or every single time he grabs me, I should say. Okay. Finally. All right. Weird thing is, you gotta take him down with a knife. Like, it's not a flesh and blood creature. It should be a mace or something. Okay, if we can find a medical, you know, med pack case along the wall somewhere, we might be able to find a splint, and then find some water somewhere. No splint, but I'll take it all. We will wash ourselves, so at least we won't be nasty.
And low risk, while those designated features.
Okay, is there a door here? Yes, there is. Requires clearance too. We're past that, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, awesome. Take that. Okay, and then we're back to the front of the laboratory. Okay. The air feels strange. Bring on guard tonight. Okay. Let's see. Sea station. So let's see if we can get the tram going.
Orbis, get back.
So it appears that we need another tram station override. So we won't be doing that right now. Alright, that's fine. Nobody here? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this. And put all this. Oh, Fizz Cola. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Any more of these stupid... I want more of the pests. So we can get some more capacitors. I hear something. I wonder if it's those two people. It's the only bad thing about not having that one employee thing. I don't know where. Can't see where all the employees are. So I don't know how to or where to go to find them after I hear them mumbling in hushed tones. Oh wow. This is okay, so here's a thing. This is a nice this is a nice place for a base. You got power plug there, power plug there. You only have really one entrance maybe? I mean, I like the cafeteria, don't get me wrong, but if you're looking for other bases... this might be the perfect one. You only have one entrance. Boom. And it's huge. It's not small. By any means. These could all be used for... storage. And I'm pretty sure that you can get water from that. Yep. Tainted water, but hey. Let's see. Any of this stuff good? Can I get any of it? Nope. Nope. No? Okay. Alright. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't know throwing would... Okay. Well, now we know a way to improve your throwing. We'll just let this heal us for a little bit. Now, if you can see, the pentetic acid is for radiation. It's a better anti-radiation than the pills. You get it later, and you can craft it. So Now, the one thing that it is this thing seems to give you, or it could be because of how much stuff that I'm carrying that could be radioactive. So it could be that too. Let's see. If I remember right, by the map. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be over here. Kiss Cola. Oh, Kiss Cola is the one that's radioactive. And now we're gonna ride on back. Every episode is a new way to the next step. I have put in quite a few hours on the base though, so it's not necessarily needed, but I'm kind of a... I like my base to work for me, not against me. Alright, what do I got here left? Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. No, I don't like putting stuff that can stack in there. Yeah, we'll do this. Now we're gonna get rid of that. Get rid of 3 more items. Okay. And what we can do is I'm going to show you the, or at least how I do the whole cart. Boom. So this is how it comes. So now you can have your cart. And then you can just...
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this
put everything in there.
priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
Grab the next one. Grab the next one. And then grab the next cart. And there you go. And I'm pretty sure that there's no real maximum to it. I don't think that you want to go putting a couple hundred things on it. And now the thing is, I really do wish that the gate had a button here. Because my plan is to like have the gate open. And then I can just be like this. Don't believe it'll take it. Yep, it will. Take all. I did not know that. It will do all those. So, need to get rid of those. Okay. Didn't get all of them. Okay. There you go. Cart over the distribution thing. And then go to the next thing. And just carry them along.
Warning. Biological incursion detected. Please alert defense personnel.
A putrid smell. I don't like that. Gun, gun, gun. The hive is angry? Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. There, it's... Oh, it's larva. Ah. Oh. Come and get it, big boy. Oh, my thing is broken. Are you still got a knife? I still got a knife. Okay. Wow. That is a first. I have never had that guy come and get me. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Turn it back on. And I'm going to put that couch back down because that allows these things to kind of shoot without being immediately destroyed or damaged. Okay. Wasn't expecting a attack. Make sure there's nothing else out here. Nope. Interesting.
Any colder and I'll be homeostatic.
Yeah. And I didn't even need to use a pistol. Pistol is kind of a... I don't know if I'll use it that much, just because the other weapons are just much better, you know? What? Oh. I know why. This didn't have enough power, did it? Nope, it didn't have any power because I kept on using it for the items to go in there, which means my power is not sufficient. Okay. Something I have to fix.
Attention, this sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Alright. So this episode we kind of went over what I have already done. You know, it's fairly simple. Straightforward. Still got a little bit to go. Still some stuff to do. But the shelving thing, I mainly wanted to show you. And that these sconce lamps, sometimes they'll go off. Like when you reload your game, they'll just stop being on. You're going to have to look into, you know, turning them back all on again. And the other thing with building, those shelves will go fairly anywhere. I've even thought of maybe using those shelves, having a couple of them. You could do kind of a stairwell design. You do one there, jump up on it, and then do another one up, so you could have a matter of jumps to get somewhere heavy. Kind of rise to the occasion. Anyway, oh, what are you doing in here? No, go away. Thank you. So I have recorded this in 2560 by 1440. I have adjusted some settings. So please let me know if you noticed any difference with the quality of the recording. Let me know if you like or dislike some of the sound settings or some of the other video settings. I'm trying to enhance the overall quality of it. Still doing new with this. Other than that, please like, comment, subscribe. Again, I want to thank you for joining me. Let me know how I'm doing. If you want to see something specific, let me know. I'm working on a tips video for early game tips. Other than that, again, thank you. I hope you all have a great day. And as always, take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Thank you. Goodbye for now.